Hello friends, hope you are having a great weekend. Today we are going to do a pre-market analysis on gold. Before going to the session, as always, I would recommend you go and watch the pre-market analysis which was done on August 9, 2025. Last week, I already mentioned you that from the supply zone of 3398 to 3422 range, market would fall to 3333 or 3331 range. Let's see what happened after this. From this range, which is 3398 range, market has fallen almost up to the demand zone of 3332 range, which is our team has generated an overall profit of 768 pips from the mentioned area. As you can see that same area, this is also the same area. And I have given the signal in my group, in our students group, that from this area, market would rise up to the next supply zone, which is in between here 3363 to 3369, and I mark this as a supply zone. You can see the same in this picture. This is a screenshot from our students group, the VIP group. I already have drawn it here that this is a supply zone and market would fall to the next demand zone from this area. Let's see what happened after that. Market went and tapped on the supply zone and it has taken a sweep where our team has generated a profit of around 400, and let's take 400 pips profit. And from this area, which is from 3363 to 3369 range, market again have given a sell opportunity till this range, which is 3332 or 3333 range. Let's calculate how much our team has generated. Our team has generated all over 368 pips from this sell zone as well. So as you know that we have been posting videos since a very long time, and you can analyze that how our strategies are working and what is the accuracy of our strategies. Anyhow, let's see what is going to happen in the coming week. Before that, let me go for a higher time frame analysis. In the weekly time frame, you can see that market has created a single candle order block. This is an IFC candle, it's an institutional funding candle, and a candle has a closed above. That means there are chances that market will go for a bullish move in the coming days. We are not sure, but according to the technical analysis, this is what I feel. While coming to the daily time frame, you can see that our market has been reacting from this order block which we have marked in between 3,300 and 424 range to 3,500, and the market has been rejecting once, twice and thrice from this area. Even though market is in a selling range, market is still pushing upwards, helping the buyers to earn some good profits. Now, as you see that in the daily time frame, there is an untapped fib zone which is from 3,245 range to 3,191 range, which I have already mentioned as week-or fib zone, and I have drawn it few weeks back itself. So we should always keep in mind that there are always a chance that market could come to this range, but we cannot give you assurance that the market would come to this range, but still there are chances. You should keep that in mind. Keeping that in mind, while going to the 4 hours time frame, we have been trading in the 4 hours time frame for the last few weeks, and we have been creating good amount of profits. As you know that from the higher time frame sell zone, the 4 hour sell zone, we have printed a profit all over 1,479 or 1,500 pips, and from this buying area of 3,274 to 3,248 range, we have printed over 1,200 pips plus, and from the supply zone, as I mentioned before, our team has printed around 600 or 700 pips from that area. And last week, as I mentioned few minutes back, our team has printed 400 plus pips profit from this area, and from this supply zone we have generated 383 pips profit. Now what is going to happen next? My dear friends, market is currently in a buying pattern right now. If you are looking into the let's say the institutional methods or the retail methods, last week we were looking into the institutional methods, where here we bought a buy and it gave us a good buying opportunity, and you can see that there is a pattern created. It's called a trend line liquidity, or a pattern where the retailers are entering, and it has given us a good profit. So we have here the institutional range and order block plus the retail range. We got the double support and we took an entry here. Now you can see the same pattern has been forming here, this range as well. Same pattern. Let's give it as a trend line liquidity. This is a liquidity zone. Also, it's the same pattern. If you can see, even the people who doesn't know trading or doesn't know the retail or the institutional methods, you can see like it's the same pattern which is being created here. Now this is also we can see see this as a trend line liquidity. So now what is going to happen next? So we have both the buying zones of the institutions here. At the same time, we have a triangle pattern which is being forming here, same like it is formed at the last week. So here you can see that market is creating a pattern like this. So there are chances that market would rise from here directly, or maybe it can take a downside fall short term and it can go up. If it is going up, it can go up to 3,363 to 3,369 minimum. That's what I feel by looking into the market. That is my analysis. Now, if you ask me the institutional setups, let me tell you that I have already marked this as a demand zone. Demand zone means a buy zone, supply zone means a sell zone, my dear friends. This is a DEMAND demand zone, and this is also a demand zone. So if you are looking into the fib area, you can see that if it is coming down also, this is the starting of the fib, which is 3,320 range. Maybe from here, after taking a rejection, it can come up to here and it can go up to this range. Or else we can't say that market can go up from this range also, because from the range of 3,282, if we are looking, it has already tapped in the fib zone. So there are chances that it can go up from this area, which is 3,333 range to 3,363 range as well. So my dear friends, this is what I have to tell you for this week. Even though I give you a proper analysis, or my analysis can be right, my analysis can be wrong, but how you can be safe? You can be safe by managing your risk. If you're feeling like, when I say this is a buy zone, if you're feeling that investing all your money here, that means that's foolishness. You shouldn't do that. And when I say it's a buy here, you should know what is your risk management, what is your capital, how much money that you're able to risk. Even though if you're a super scalper, even though if you're a swing trader, though if you're a position trader, day trader, whatever it is, you need to manage your risks. So my suggestion is that manage your risk properly and trade responsibly. So this is what I have to tell you about this week. And by looking into the news of the coming week, on August 19th we have, that is today is August 17. So on August 19th we have nothing. On August 20 we have CPI for euro and crude oil inventories, and we have FOMC meetings as well. So you should be careful. Do not overtrade in these days. Also on August 21 we have around initial jobless claim, which would affect gold directly or indirectly. And on Friday also we have news like Fed Powell will be the Powell will be speaking on that day. So you need to be careful while trading on these days and do not overtrade, my dear friends. So this is all I have to tell you this week. See you on next week, my dear friends. Thank you for your messages, your love, and your responses, which I see in the comments, and the responses that you send, your profits that you send me personally in my WhatsApp as well. Thank you so much, guys, and all the best.